What are some girl secrets boys don't know about? I remember reading one such Reddit question and men being horrified by the following point: during our periods, most, all, of us also get diarrhea or some kind of poop situation. It's almost a war between blood and other stuff. So whenever I have my period, I make damn sure to be in an isolated toilet with plenty toilet rolls. Sometimes farts will travel up the area like a bubble and pop in the front. Rumble through the valley. We wash our bras way less often than you'd think. Because they are way too expensive to own, many of them like socks, and also fall apart faster if you wash them too much. If the undie and the bra match, boys, you didn't win us. You were the target. The idea that I'm even remotely desirable is a bigger win than just getting my dick wet. Single dad with a daughter, this thread feels so important and also mind-numbingly terrifying. Your daughter is an anarchist in the bathroom like the rest of us. One time when I was staying after school for a club in middle school, the boys' bathroom was locked up already and an adult said I could use the girls' bathroom as long as I didn't make a mess. So me, an unsuspecting 6th or 7th grade boy, went into a girl's bathroom and found it empty all except for a wall plastered with pictures of Shrek and dolls painted green. I decided girls were terrifying and just held it until I got home. Our hair is inside the towel twist, unless it's really short. Guys always talk about that secret move where they unstick their penis from their thigh, right? The girl equivalent is when get out of bed on your period and you can feel the blood coming, so you stand at a particular angle to make sure it lands on the absorbent part of the pad and not leave you in a mess. I legitimately can't tell the difference between the jokes and the actual truth in some of these. All the ones about overthrowing the government are true. How we are gross slobs in private when no one's watching us. Do you also eat over the sink when alone? I'll admit I ate a huge slice of watermelon standing in the bathtub, then took a shower after. When girls go to the bathroom together, they're actually sneaking away to conspire to overthrow local governments. I heard your bathrooms have couches. Is this true? Where do you think we conspire? We just stand around? No way, most of us are wearing heels. Nice try, but we will never tell you about the sacrifices in the woman's bathroom. Sacrifices? Someone write *that down. It's not the size that necessarily matters, but if I rate a guy as sucks in bed, it's because he doesn't care if you enjoy it or get off. Please a woman, guys, she will return the favor. Selfish in bed is an automatic dumping. I read all the comments. I agree, any gender can be selfish in bed. Where a girl in a bikini keeps her pokeballs. When a guy says something really sentimental, girls will remember it forever. Not just the sentimental stuff. In 1992 I made a joke about my wife's elbows. I'm still paying for that. We can make towel hats. My ex once came in the room and said, for fuck's sake, please explain how the hell you women do that. How does it stay up? I was astonished that a 38-year-old man didn't understand the towel hat wrap concept. Girls go to the bathroom together cause we are always taught not to go places alone, and in turn shit can happen in bathrooms to a point we all just naturally go with someone else. No one thinks about why we started. The clit. Toby, where is the clitoris? On a website, it said, at the crest of the labia. What does that mean? The second we're alone with an unknown male, we already have envisioned the worst case scenario, where the exits are, and how we could fight back if necessary. We like to play with our boobs. They are just so soft and nice. I always wondered how guys store their dick in their pants. Still don't understand. Not all girls have mood swings when they are on their periods. It's possible you're being a dick. The art of no makeup. A lot of guys have no clue we are wearing makeup outside of a full face with false lashes, which is why it's frustrating when dudes say that I look good without it or don't need it while I'm wearing freaking makeup. LUL. An everyday makeup routine, even simple foundation, concealer, and a little mascara goes a long way for a girl's complexion. Even the most natural makeup routines really smooth things out and mask a lot of imperfections. Guys may start to figure that out once they get a long-term girlfriend who they get to see in the mornings. My husband and I are both runners, and the first time we went running together was a few years into marriage, kids, work schedules. One of us goes for a run while the other holds down the fort. He was curious why I run holding my keys in my hand. I showed him the keys between the fingers trick and he had no idea girls do this. One, post-orgasm clarity for women is a thing too. Seems to be a lot of misconceptions flying around about that one. 2. Most women require clit stimulation to orgasm. We know our bodies way better than you do, so if you're confused, just ask. 3. Bras are really uncomfortable for the most part, and the majority of us take them off as soon as we get home from school/work. 4. Compliments/showing your attraction to a girl will go a long way, but obviously if she says she's not interested or seems uncomfortable, leave her alone. 5. Many of us are absolutely terrified of sexual assault and think about it a lot. 6. Not all women go to the bathroom with other women. ETA. 7. Relationships require you to talk about your feelings. I know that our society in general has done a great disservice to men, where it has taught them that if you feel things, and especially if you talk about your feelings, you're weak, or less of a man, or whatever. There are so many relationships that fail because A. Guy can't figure out his own feelings because he's not used to feeling things, or B. Guy can't talk about his feelings, so resentment builds. Tip: start feeling your feelings, processing them, talking about them. It will help in future relationships. As a girl, it's so much work to have to teach a guy how to have emotional intelligence. When a girl is upset and wants you to listen, she wants you to listen. She doesn't want you to fix it or tell her how to. She just wants you to listen. Sometimes you're not sure if you're sweaty, your period is starting, or you're turned on until you go to the bathroom to check. You will struggle to find a woman that has not been sexually harassed/attacked/touched inappropriately at some point in her life. I think a lot of men take for granted that they don't have to worry about that sort of thing happening to them. It does. I'm not saying men are not victims too. It just isn't as much of a worry for the average male. Women worry about it a lot. Most men aren't aware of the lengths that most women have to go to protect themselves when they are alone in public. It's called the PB&J wipe. Not so much a secret, but just something we do. When wearing sheer bras, we position our nipples to be centered. Slipping into a bra or snapping one on can create drag. We're not trying to run around with 10 and 2. Periods hurt like a lot. Like a lot, and yes, periods are girls' secrets, but mostly to young boys. Sometimes during our period, we may get the dreaded stabby butthole. Literally feels like someone is stabbing you right there. And it comes out of nowhere. Our nipples have USB ports. Breasts are uncomfortable as fuck, they're heavy and honestly so annoying. Like, may I please lay on my goddamn stomach so I can sleep without these pieces of literal fat get in my way? Also, when breasts bounce without a bra on, like jumping accidentally or falling in the house, the pain is painful as fuck. Like, why? I actually like bras. Why though, they are just comfortable for me. Not a girl, but I met one once. She smelled amazing. Must be some secret girl juice. The secret is hygiene. Girls do a strange abnormal ritual, needs candles and wine. It's called a bath. If he comes into you often, your pH value down there might become fucked up. We masturbate. A lot. A guy I was hooking up with was very surprised when I started doing it. A penis is great and all, but orgasms have to be achieved by stimulating the clit, so I did. I mean, he was totally into it, like a lot, but I guess he never had a girl do that with him before. If it's not showing, we're not shaving. We fart. Impressive. We watch shows about killing people way too much, but we won't admit to it because we're scared you'll put the paces together. The feeling when you're on your period and you've sat really still for a long time. Then you move. Barf. Bras are way more fragile than you think. If a guy tells you a nice thing about you, we think about it for years, literally years. I was told I was like a magnet that draws him, my ex, to me, and I still think about it all the time. It's been 5 years. When girls are on their period and they sneeze. At 2:46 our vaginas grow teeth and tell us secrets about the men we have slept with.